Hi, I'm Kat Reinert from Songwriting for Music Educators, and today I'm going to talk about 3 ways to avoid cliches in your songwriting. Cliches are things that we have an expectation for. They're things that get used too often. Things like shave and a haircut, and you just finished it in your head because you've heard it so many times that it just becomes kind of trite and old. Things like low-hanging fruit or other sayings. A lot of times in songwriting, we talk about cliches in the writing, but there are actually a lot of cliches in production, in melody, and harmony, and all these different places. And there are ways to avoid them and use them in ways that feel new. So the first one is to just not set them up. So expectation is really the thing that makes a cliche feel like a cliche. For example, every single one of your lines rhymes with fat, and it's cat, and bat, and hat, and rat, and tat, and every single line and every single section of your song is the same. And when we do that, we lose the listener's interest because we're just so used to it. So it's a kind of a cliche and that it's overused and we're tired of it by after the third time, the kind of rule of threes, right? The other thing is where things actually land in a phrase. So if you have a melody that's sort of an expected melody, da 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 da, if I delay the gratification of da 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 and I don't give you the tonic where you expect it to land, it massages the cliche a little bit so that it doesn't feel so cliche because you get da 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 da, and then like, oh, that was cool, and I knew it was coming, but it didn't land where I thought it would land. So things like that, and you can do that with words and lyrics too. The second way is to find a new way to use the cliche. So for example, better safe than sorry. If I flip it around, I could say something like, they were sorry to be safe, where it really actually means something else in that sense, but we're still having this better safe than sorry kind of idea pop into our heads. So a really easy way to do that is just to flip the cliche around. So move one thing to the beginning and the other thing to the end and see if it works. Sometimes they will work, sometimes they won't. Sometimes you've got to like do a little zhuzhing to get them to where you want them. But if you simply kind of move it around and repurpose the different parts of the cliche, it has that cliche feeling, but it doesn't have the same expectation. The third way is to use the cliche in a traditional way, but in a way that sort of detracts from us hearing it like that. For example, ignorance is bliss. If instead I say, the ignorance of her bliss felt like a cut to his heart, I'm still getting that ignorance is bliss in the order that we have it, but because I kind of put in a few extra words and take away some of that expectation and overuse of the phrase, it ends up feeling new and interesting and like, oh, wow, I love the way you did that thing with that cliche. It's so cool. The bonus part of this is like go all the way in and use as many cliches as you can and like turn them on top of each other and put them all together. There's actually a song called The Cliche Song by Ben Rector that you can find, and it's so cute and smart, and there's a twist within the cliches that he uses, and it's just brilliant. So those are 3 ways you can avoid using cliches in your writing. We encourage you to go check out all of our other resources, our YouTube videos, our free resources on our site, our courses, and just go digging into songwriting and have a great time. Happy songwriting!